All right, so the Gobfather here is a mooched fish. And for prep, I definitely recommend arriving early. And with your Honeyworm, use Patience 2. Pop your cordial right after you use Patience 2 as well. That's just good practice. And then cast out. And what we're going to be looking for are silverfish. Now, silverfish cannot bite after 15 seconds or so. So if you don't have a bite by 15 seconds, just use rest and reel in. But if you get a weak bite before 15 seconds, so you don't need snagging, if you get a weak bite before 15 seconds, use Precision Hookset to reel it in. If you don't, just use rest and cast back out. And you're just going to repeat this until the window opens. Whenever you get that silverfish, you're going to use Spareful Hand to store it. If you don't have Spareful Hand, get a bunch of Angler's Art stacks. And then right before the window opens at the weather transition, which is going to be either at 8:16 or midnight. That's 8 a.m., 4 p.m., or midnight. Just make sure that you have at least one silverfish being held with mooch. When 8:01 or whenever the weather starts, I'm going to use mooch and mooch out that one stored silverfish. If you don't have that, you just select one of your Spareful Hand stored ones and mooch that out instead. And on that mooch, there's only going to be two different bites. There's either going to be a strong bite or the ferocious bite. And the ferocious bite is the one that we want. That is the Gobfather. So it's 8:01. I know that the weather is about to transition, so I'm going to go ahead and mooch my silverfish. With weather transitions, you do not need to wait for the weather to actually appear up in the minimap. You can just cast out if you know that if the weather is supposed to happen in that window. Now, if I get a strong bite here, I'm going to use rest. If I get a ferocious bite, I'm going to use hook. And the Gobfather is slippery, so be forewarned that it could slip on you. And if it does, you just select the next mooch that you have, if you have any more stored, and then cast out and go again. If you have enough GP, you can also use Chum to kind of speed up this process. If you don't, that's fine. All right, and there we go with our catch.